Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I will be talking about contouring and highlighting. So if you would like to see how I create this look, keep on watching. I am starting right here by my ear, going down, stopping by the end of my eye. Okay, so I'm not going further than that. Otherwise, I would be creating a completely different face shape. So as you can see, I'm bringing it up like that, smooshing it a little bit thicker. Okay, so you definitely want to cover your hairline, because with makeup you do not want to show where something starts and ends unless it's intentional. So starting from my eyebrow down, I like to drag it right over there. So as you guys can see, and I'm going very lightly with my hand. The closer you bring these two shades, the smaller your nose is going to look. If you would like to slim out your neck a bit, what you can do definitely is just go right underneath this bone over here. So just like that. So it makes your neck look slimmer than what it actually is. And then down, just like that. Okay? So that is the only contouring I will be doing on myself, having the oval shape that I do. But remember, if you have an oval face, but you have a smaller forehead, you should not contour your forehead, because it will make it even more smaller. Contouring, you have to use a cool shade. And then with bronzing, you use a warm shade, which it's almost like you sun-kissed. So that's the difference between the two. So never confuse bronzing with contouring, okay? Cool. So I just highlight, because you can see I actually have dark circles, but with this highlighter, I actually do not need to correct. And the less product you use, the better. Always remember that. Unless you want to use more product, then that is also completely fine. But as you can see from my work, I like a more natural look. I take my concealer right up there. So you can even pull your eyebrow, and it's just like a more flattering look. So just like that. Okay, cool. So immediately, can you see the difference? Highlighted, not highlighted. This eye is looking very droopy. The brush that I'm using is very small. The smaller, the more control. You do not need that much brushes, but you need something that's versatile. Like this brush, for instance, I can use on my eyes, and I can use it for this area over here. So very lightly, like that. And then I'll do the 1, 2, 3, 4 stripes on my forehead, just like that, just to brighten up that area. Okay, I'll pimple over there, so let's just conceal that too. What's up? So now I'm using my beauty blender, which I absolutely love, to blend out my face, make it all look natural, just the way I like it. I will be starting off with under my eyes, and then all the highlighted points, and then going to my contoured points. Now for my contouring, I actually want to use a brush, as I feel like I need to blend more, and the blender does not give me that control. So therefore I prefer using a brush. And the one that I like is from Real Techniques. It's called a stippling brush. Okay, so yeah, so I will be blending this in circular motions. It's also a product that, or a brush that I use for many different areas on my face, and I'll just be going up and down like that until I feel that it's blended to perfection. So one of my favorite mineral powders is this one by Illamasqua, and it looks like that. So it's pretty close to my actual skin color, which I like. And then what I'll do, just do that, and I would go right underneath. So basically I'm setting this area. I'm not a fan of baking, but it does work. So how I personally feel about it is that it works, but you have to know how to use it, if you know what I mean. Maybe we should bake. Shall we bake? I think we should. So we will be baking with the RCMA powder, and I transferred it into this container over here. He's just placing it right there. So I like to do it like that and basically like mold it into the skin like that. And that is my baking. Some people prefer the heavier, which I'll show you on this side. Yeah, like that. I do not, because I do not want a wrinkly under eye area. It's not for me. It's great for on-stage presence, theater, it works perfect. Your makeup will not move, but we are not doing this today. Can you see? As I'm smiling, you can already see the lines, and I'm not a fan. We like to keep things more subtle on this channel, if you know what I mean. So do not put on too much. There is such a thing as too much. Okay, to carve out the cheekbones, we will be taking the powder and dragging it down like this. This I do not have a problem with. There are no loose skin over here. The Yardley bronzing powder, and I love it. Oh my gosh, it's so affordable and it's so creamy. I will show you guys. You can see it's like so creamy and it's just beautiful. So this I will place like, can you see that pigment? Oh my gosh. This you can just place right over there. I'm not even going to double dip because wow, seriously guys, this was limited edition, so I do not know if you will be able to find this exact one, but I'm sure that Yardley has more of this. And I mean, like, for a drugstore product to be this amazing, like, you cannot go wrong. It's so pretty. So I'm using that same powder, and I'm going to contour my nose. I take my brush and just swipe away. So I will be using the Anastasia Beverlyhills palette, okay? And this palette over here is just, oof, the colors are so beautiful. Like, I truly love it. You cannot go wrong. I will be using, again, one of my favorite Real Techniques brushes, and I will be going into, let's see, Stardust. Stardust. What? Okay, I need to blend this out. This is like, I did not even touch it, and look at that highlight, guys. Okay, for me this is way too much, so we're gonna take it down like 1,000 notches to make it more natural. There we go. And that's also a trick, guys, with your beauty blender or whatever blender you have. You can always use it to, do not be afraid of makeup. Like, you can always erase, you can always take off. Even with your liner, if you made a mistake, just take it off and start again. That's basically like how you get it right. Practice, practice, practice. When you're highlighting, you go right on top over here. So you can either bring it, keep it chilled, or you can like bring it down like that. So I wouldn't go further than my eye. Again, that's where the highlighting stops. And then you can slightly take it up into your temples and up into your eyebrow over there. And that is it. Let me know if you enjoyed this video and if you'd like to see more. Like and subscribe.